The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Friday Night Football with the Davis County Mustangs. Streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page and on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
The long yet short road of the regular season ends here as we welcome you to Mustang Stadium here in Bloomfield for the conclusion of the regular season as the Davis County Mustangs Senior Day Homecoming all rolled into one, and they're set to take on South Tama County in their regular season finale. It's a pleasure to have you with us here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. I'm Ellis Kojo. I am joined by Kent Anderson. Annie Argo is our on-site producer, and Kyle Smith is back at our studios in Ottumwa. So whether you're listening on New Country 104.3 at KRKN or taking in the online stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page or YouTube channel, we appreciate you joining us on the final week of the regular season. Kent, we keep on saying it's the fastest 8 weeks of the year, and
it is.
Can't believe that it's the season finale.
And the weird thing is, the weather-wise, it feels like week one.
You're absolutely right.
It does.
We just never got that football weather, did we?
We didn't.
Okay, that's Iowa for you, though.
It is.
So Davis County comes in, of course, we all know 0-7 on the season, and they lost 42-8 on this very field to a very good PCM team. They are going to be locked up in a top 5 battle against Centerville in Monroe. So those two teams will be competing for the district title. PCM, I beg your pardon, South Tama, 4-3 on the season, 2-2 in district. They beat Albia, and they won a thrill over Pella Christian 28-27 last week. They lost, of course, to PCM and Centerville. South Tama is a very interesting story. Last year, 0-9. 2023, they were 0-9. This year, they are 4-3. So they were able to come off 2 winless seasons. They were Class 3A. They've moved down to Class 2A, so that might explain a little bit as well. But right now, they're 4-3. Holden State looks like they'll clinch a playoff spot as they are 3rd in the district. And they're a younger team, and yet they love to run the ball. We'll see a lot of the running game here tonight.
You know, that's a tribute to them. 0-18, basically, right?
Yeah.
0-18, 2 years, and you look at their roster size. It's not too bad for coming off 0-18.
Right.
You know, it really is, and it just shows some good perseverance by the kids, good perseverance by their coaching staff. But it's also a critical, very critical element of high school football. It's hallway recruiting. You've got to sell your program in the hallways. You got to sell it at lunch. You got to sell it in the weight room. You got to sell it between other sports with track and basketball and baseball. You got to get kids interested and get them to believe in something. So I tip my hat to them because I've seen a little bit of them on film. They're pretty solid.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're 4-3, they've had some tough battles. They played Centerville pretty tough for a while. And they're a solid football team.
Yeah.
I tip my hat to them.
Yeah, and they are going to be making the playoffs this year, and that's great coming off a pair of 0-9 seasons. So they're turning in the right direction. Sophomore quarterback and a junior running back, so they should be well suited to maybe even make some noise next year as well. You talked about hallway recruiting. How do you sell your program? Because you've done that before, hallway recruiting. How do you sell that program to a young man that's walking down the hall? You see that guy and go, man, he should be on my football team.
Yeah, you try to sell the concept of, hey, we'd love to have you be a part of something. And we got a lot of good guys that are your classmates already. And you utilize those kids as well to, I think of Clay Collier. My second year here, we tried to get Clay Collier out the first year, got him out the second year, and I think he was one of our better wide receivers. I know that night. He might have made an all-conference team, a second-team all-conference as a receiver, safety, because he's athletic. But you did it by, I went to his work. I went down to the rec center on a Sunday and talked to him in the hallways. And if it's important to you as a coach, you make it important. You go take the extra steps and say, we just want you to be a part of something. And, you'll have a lot of fun. And I'm not going to promise you anything, but I'm going to promise you a chance to have some fun.
How much do you remember about your last high school football game?
Oh, yeah, a lot. I do. I remember how going in, I remember how special it was because it was the last time I was going to play on this field. And it's just a lot goes through your mind. And coaching over the years, I always tell the players, and this kind of went through my mind back then, you'll never forget the smell of your helmet. You'll never forget the smell of grass starting two-a-days and the drum beat and the marching band and the PA and the echo of the fans. You'll never forget that. And you'll forget the scores. I don't remember the final score of my senior year, but I remember all my teammates. I remember all those other things. The scores are not relevant. They are. But what's really relevant is in the friendships, the relationships, the memories that you build that gets lost in the shuffle of success and failure. And we didn't win the state championship or anything, but what I do remember is we played Pekin, and back in those days you had to qualify. You had to be a top 10 team, and I want to say they were third or fourth, and we beat them on the last play of the game with 1 second left down in that west end zone over there, and I happened to catch that pass. So I do remember that from Mike Roop, a great quarterback. Just all those things, but I don't remember the score. But I remember our locker room after the game. I remember the coaches. I remember the players. That's what I remember, all the happy faces. It's true. And even the games I coached where we won and had success, I can't really remember the scores, but I can remember all the kids.
Homecoming's a special time because obviously the past, present, and future all gather here for fun and fellowship and to reminisce, and even for some of the kids to look forward to, hey, I'm going to be here on the football here soon, in a couple of years anyway. And what I like about homecoming is the fact that you see people that because the sad part is that you guys say goodbye to these kids and they go out into the world, but to see them come back and see them be successful in what they're doing, that part is probably my favorite part of homecoming.
It is, and as a coach or a teacher or someone in the school system or parents to know what those kids had to persevere through in athletics or during school or band or whatever, and to see them go on to be successful, you're a part of that. Like Jeff Cook out here with our marching band we have kids from our high school marching band. They're now at the University of Iowa marching band, et cetera. And I'm sure Mr. Cook and his wife Amy, I'm sure they're so proud of it.
Oh, sure.
Because and that's the essence of high school athletics and sports and homecoming and all that pageantry.
Now, we do have some guys that were injured that are dressed and look like they're going to give it a go. Hank Buelcheck, remember that high ankle sprain he suffered about a month ago. He is dressed, and he looks like he's most likely to play. Mark Frazee, who missed the last couple of games with an injured shoulder, he's also dressed, although his dad did tell me he will probably play a limited amount, but then, bad intel, you don't know if that's quite accurate or not. But it seems like it's good intel now, so we'll see those two guys back as well. A lot of seniors on this team, and for this being their final game, you just got to let it all hang out.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you waiting on, right? It's your last game. This is it. No one's going to hallway recruit you anymore. No one's going to ask you to play football ever again unless it's over Thanksgiving with a belly full of turkey and mashed potatoes and maybe a beer, right? So this is it. I mean, and I would say as a coaching staff, as a program, as a bunch of kids, what are we waiting on? Let's pull the cork out of our you-know-what. Let's pull the cork. Let's empty the playbook. Let's have fun. And let's let it rip, because there is no tomorrow. I mean, this is it.
Yes, absolutely. We will step away for the national anthem and come back for the coin toss and the kickoff. South Tama and Davis County in a regular season finale here in Bloomfield with senior night and homecoming all rolled into one. This is Davis County football on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
South Tama has won the toss and elected to receive. We will see the Trojan offense on the field as we welcome you back to Mustang Stadium. Davis County dressed in their home uniforms. That is the maroon tops with the gold pants and the maroon helmets with the number on the side. South Tama all white. White jerseys, white pants. Their colors are black and light blue, so they have light blue numbers, which is a wonderful thing to try to read in the middle of the night, especially with with it being my job. But we will make do.
I'm
for
glad
what
it's
we can,
your
Coach.
job. Don't rely on my
Don't
eyesight.
lean on you. Okay.
No.
Duly noted. We will see, and I hope we see a lot of him. That means that Davis County will do well on offense. But Cale Martin will come out to tee the ball up.
He's been actually pretty consistent, Cale has. He really has. He
I would
gets it
agree
down
with
about that 15-yard line. His placement's been good. I don't think he's had very few go out of bounds. And I just like, he's a young kid. He's got an opportunity to get in the weight room and really improve that leg, and just a little weight room will give him another 20 yards.
Yeah, for sure. Eli Crookshank and Isaac Schroeder are back to receive this kick for South Tama. Davis County 0-7. South Tama County is 4-3. Regular season finale for the Mustangs. And off we go. It's a high spinning kick, and it is Schrader who gets hit after he crosses the 30, and he gets taken down at about the 31-yard line. That's where it will be spotted.
That has improved. The open field tackling the last 2 weeks on our coverage teams has drastically improved, because that was a little bit of a deficit earlier in the year, just open field tackling on special teams. So second week in a row, we're seeing a little bit of improvement. Long way to go tonight, but still improvement.
Ryan Brandt is the quarterback, 53% passing, 316 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. He also has 4 touchdowns on the ground. He will throw on first down. Swing pass to Eric Medina. He is their leading rusher, and he gets tackled after a short gain by Kaysen Young. Nice tackle.
And I like, Kaysen's going to have the energy, right? I mean, he makes an open field tackle. He gets up. He butts heads with people. If that kind of stuff is contagious, if he does that with somebody else and they do it back, we just need everybody kind of buying in, including the sidelines.
2-yard gain on that little swing pass to Medina to make it 2nd and 8. Trojans come out with trips to the left side. Another pass, a swing pass. This time it is incomplete. They tried another swing pass. This time it was to Schroeder, but it was incomplete.
They, if you recall the Pella Christian game, Christian absolutely slaughtered us with that little swing pass to the tailback. And I would bet you that South Tama went back, because that's what you do. You look at like-size film, and you take a look and see what other teams have had success doing. So 2 plays in a row they've tried that.
Early third down situation for South Tama County. 3rd and 8 from the 33, and a whistle and an early timeout called by South Tama County. So we will step away for a minute and be back for the 3rd down play. 3rd and 8 when we come back on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
So on the 3rd down play, they handed it off to Medina. He fumbled it as he crossed the 40. Kaysen Young makes a recovery at the Davis County 42. The South Tama 42.
That's the break we need.
Early break for the Mustangs. So a prime spot for the Mustangs to jump on top early. Young in a shotgun. Design quarterback run to the right. He turns the corner inside the 40, puts his shoulder down, and down at about the 44. Beg your pardon, the 36. Gain of about 6.
I'm just really liking the body language, the excitement I'm seeing. You want it, like we were talking, you got to have that. It's homecoming, senior night, and last game of the year. But I do like it. We had it on defense, and now we have it on offense.
Hank Bielchek is the running back in the backfield with Kaysen Young. Good to see Bielchek back. Young rolling to his left, fires short, and the pass is caught for a minimal gain. That's Mason Simmons on the catch. Just to the 35-yard line, so just a gain of 1. And that'll bring up third and about 3.
I would bet you this will be 4-down territory for Davis County.
I would probably agree with that. Third and 3 from the 35. 2 backs in the backfield with Kason Young, who takes the snap. Handoff is to Sven Skaggs.
There we go.
And he dives ahead. Should have the first down. He does at the 31.
Good movement at the line of scrimmage by the guys blocking up front. You can see a little bit of a line surge. You saw that front 5 just move, and you can hear the crowd kind of getting into this too. We haven't heard a lot of that, and the crowd kind of feeds off the kids, and vice versa. But the kids get it started. I love the energy they have.
So Davis County has a first down at the South Tama 31, looking to take advantage of an opening drive fumble by the Trojans. Wide receiver to each side, 2 backs in the backfield with Young, who takes shotgun snap, hand off to Skaggs, running straight ahead, gets hit hard. Maybe got a yard to the 30, but that's it. He got blasted in the hole.
Yeah, it looks like he had a cutback lane, but man, that thing got closed from behind. He was blasted. You're exactly right.
That is, and one of the best names I saw on the roster made the tackle, Kyle Youngbear.
Oh, nice.
Why they don't call him Kyle Cub, I have no idea, but we'll go with Youngbear.
That was quite a hit.
2nd and 9 from the 30. Young hands off his head. It's a flea flicker. They throw it. They shovels it back to Young. He runs left, dives forward, might have the first down. There's a little bit of the bag they reached into, bag of tricks.
Yeah, you got to open that playbook, empty it tonight. Empty the playbook, have some fun with it. Great job.
Looks like it'd be about a gain of 9. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 for Davis County. Mustangs already converted a 3rd down on this drive, looking to make it 2 for 2. 7:50 left to go in the opening quarter. Davis County looking to break this scoreless tie. And on 3rd and 1, Kason Young keeps it, runs left, bouncing outside. He's inside the 10, inside the 5, touchdown.
You knew Kason wasn't going to be denied. You could see it.
22 yards for Kason Young. And Davis County strikes first. So Kason Young, and it is an inspired Mustang bunch. Cale Martin to add extra point. Kason Young stays in to be the holder. There's a snap, the hold is down, and Martin's kick is good. 7:35 left to go in the opening quarter. Davis County 7, South Tama nothing on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
William Penn University Homecoming is here. Reconnect, celebrate, and show your pride all week long. Reconnect with classmates for the All Alumni Picnic and the Alumni Recognition Banquet. Enjoy campus tours and the All Alumni Tailgate, and be inspired by authors and artists. Cap off festivities with the Homecoming Game, with the halftime presentation of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. Celebrate William Penn University. Register today at wmpenn.edu/homecoming.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
A 22-yard touchdown run by Kason Young has made it 7-0 Davis County, taking advantage of the opening drive fumble by South Tama County. And the ensuing kickoff is bouncing out of bounds here on the near side. So the first penalty of the ball game will go against Davis County, and it'll be South Tama first down at the 35-yard line. Coach, I got a couple of stats to hit you with.
Oh, here we go.
First, this is the first time Davis County has scored in the first quarter all season. Number 2, this is the first time Davis County has had a lead all season.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, we'll take it. I mean, if it's better than not happening. And
absolutely.
As we were talking off air and we were commenting, you can see what enthusiasm and a little imagination and being bold does to you. Because the kids are fired up, the playbook's opened up, and we've enacted a little bit of a bold behavior by our Mustangs. It's great to see.
South Tama has 1st and 10 from their own 35. They give it to Medina. He fumbled on his first carry in the last possession. This time he dives forward for about 3 yards to the 38. South Tama County 4-3 on the season, and looking to recover after that opening drive fumbled. They have a 2nd and 7 from the 38. Brandt is in the shotgun. There's the give, and wow, meeting him in the hole was Noah Sizemore, and Medina got tackled at the 42-yard line. Sizemore was giving up some size there, but he stood up to him and made the tackle.
What it would be to get a stop here and get them to punt the ball away.
South Tama loves, beg your pardon, South Tama loves to run the ball. 874 yards Eric Medina has so far this season. As a team, they are approaching 1,500 yards on the ground. So they love to get it done on the ground. Here comes the blitz on 3rd down. Brandt rolling to his right and pushed out of bounds by Sizemore. Behind the line of scrimmage at about the 39-yard line. That'll be a loss of 1 to bring up 4th down. What pursuit by Sizemore to push him out of bounds.
Huge play here.
4th and 3, and the South Tama offense remains on the field.
Nope.
Oh, nope, never mind. Looks like they're in punt formation. Ben Davis is back to receive this kick. It's a fake. And it's inside handoff to Schroeder. He has running room on the right side. Midfield, 40, 35. Puts his shoulder down. Still on his feet. Runs over another tackler. It is a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. What a run by Schroeder. Isaac Schroeder.
Attaboy right there. He was the hammer and not the nail.
That run will put some hair on your chest, Coach.
Woo.
That was.
You got to have some on there already to have that run. I mean, you got to hand it to South Tama. A really great call just a momentum bender right there.
And you hear the deflation from the crowd.
It's 0-0.
Yeah.
Come on, you knew they were going to score at some point. Let's go.
So an emphatic answer on the fake punt. And what a run by Isaac Schroeder. Extra point is good. Took the officials a while to figure it out, but it is good. And with 6:03 remaining in the first quarter, game on. We are knotted up at 7 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa mini storage, AA lock and keys, and AA auto sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Here comes the kick by Crookshank. It is a line drive. And, oof, that was a loose ball. That was recovered by Davis County at about the 31. That was Caleb Tucker that was able to fall on it alertly, by the way. And so Davis County takes over at their own 31. We are tied at 7, a 58-yard run by Isaac Schroeder on a fake punt in which he ran over at least 2 tacklers, maybe more. And you said it during the break. You said that reminds you of Camp Scattaboo. I said, well, that is, yeah, Scattaboo is smiling somewhere after. I think when somebody does a trucking run like that, he just smiles randomly just because. First and 10 for Davis County. Here's the give to Skaggs, keeping the forward lean to the 35-yard line, a gain of 4.
And what we can't do is we can't let that, sure, okay, they made a play. You knew at some point in the game, the other team's going to make a play too. You know you're not going to win 7-0. It's equivalent of it's 0-0. We're in this thing. Just keep battling. Don't lose the energy. Keep fighting. Keep that playbook open, and let's go.
Davis County scored on their opening drive thanks to a South Tama fumble. They started with a short field, a 22-yard run by Kason Young, who awaits the shotgun snap. He gets it. He looks to throw. Good pocket. Now looking to his left. Flush to his left. Fires it deep and a big catch at the 43-yard line. Mason. That was a Mason Bernand, his first catch of the season.
Wow. Fantastic. Great clutch.
And we have a South Tama player that is down on the turf. A 22-yard pass.
Clutch. A clutch catch, a clutch throw. Great job avoiding the rush. Run it, and that's where Kaysen has gotten in trouble a little bit in the year, running to his left and twisting his body back and throwing. And that was the best throw he's had all year in that direction. And I'm just glad to see that.
5:15 is left in the first quarter. We are tied at 7. Still looking, they're still attending to the injured South Tama player that is on the far numbers. Well, he's down on the turf still, so we didn't get a number as of yet. Final game of the season, senior night, and homecoming, all rolled into one for Davis County. They've come out and they've shown emotion we haven't seen all season, Coach.
Yes, and it's wonderful to see. It's sort of, that's what high school football should be. And we haven't seen that emotion. And, you can't always reach in that emotion chest deep every week, but you have to have a certain expectation level of how you play this game. And that's kind of what I think's been missing is go back to what I said. They get emboldened by it. You have some enthusiasm, you have some imagination and creativity in your offense and your defense, and you take chances and you help the kids believe. And you know what, we're going to take a chance because I believe in you. And it's good to see Davis County, just everything kind of happening in that way for them because they need this. The program needs this. Those kids need it. Shoot, this community needs it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. We need the success. And win or lose, if I ramble here for a second.
No, go ahead.
This timeout. We got
the player, well, he's sitting up now, which is good.
That's good.
Still can't see his number. One of the trainer's leg is blocking one of the numbers, so I can't tell you exactly who the player is that's lying down on the field.
But as you win or lose, that's part of it. But what everybody wants to see is just effort. Effort and enthusiasm. They'll pay tickets for that every day.
Absolutely.
Every day. People want to go watch a boxing match. They're not going to watch somebody out there and just tap gloves for 15 rounds. They want to see people go at it. Football is the same way. You show up to a football game and you want to see people getting after it. That's the essence of the game. And right now, Davis County's getting after it.
The game started off with South Tama County getting the football, and they fumbled on their third play from scrimmage. Eric Medina, the running back, fumbled. Davis County recovered at their own, at the South Tama 41. They converted a couple of third downs, and on a trick play, Kason Young took a – you ever seen a run off a flea flicker before?
I have now.
Yeah, exactly. Young handed it to Skaggs, his running back, who flipped it back to Young. He was able to race around the left edge and go up the sideline and into the end zone for the Mustang touchdown. Extra point made it 7-0. South Tama County countered with a fake punt return for a touchdown. A 58-yard run by Isaac Schroeder, actually taking the players' pads off. And now they're helping him up. So I can't even give you the number because they took the players' pads off. Player 23, thank you. And that is Alfredo Vila, who is taken off the field. So they took his pads off. That had to be a serious injury, but he is helped off, and he is going off the field on his feet, which is good. So coming back to this game, Davis County has a 1st and 10 at the South Tama 42. We are tied at 7 with 5:15 remaining in the the first quarter. Trips to the right with a wide receiver to the left. Young hands off to Skaggs, shoots through the hole, and his knee came down while he was still going forward. They give him forward progress to about the 39.
And we've
give him a gain of 3.
Had success running the ball. We're getting 4, and more. We haven't had a lot of no gains, and we're just getting good line movement, and backs are running hard. That's great to see.
2nd and 7 from the 39. Davis County moving towards the end zone to our right here in the first quarter. Wide receiver to each side, 2 backs in the backfield with Young. Mason Simmons and Sven Skaggs join Young. Handoff is to Simmons. He swings over to the left, and he's going to lose yardage. Good pursuit there by South Tama. And it's a loss of 3 back to the original line of scrimmage to make it 3rd and 10.
Obviously not a successful play, and I think, that happens, but it's a different play. It's a misdirection play. We haven't really seen any kind of misdirection. What that will do is keep a defense honest, because right now up to this point of the year, we've been between the tackles exclusively. We're divvying it up just a little different tonight.
3rd and 10. Davis County is 2 for 2 on 3rd down so far tonight. Rolling to his right, Young looking short, overshoots Mason Simmons in the flat on the right side. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 10, and the punt team comes out, which means we will see senior Hayden Bankson kick this one away.
Yeah, and I think that's the right thing. You don't want to give South Tama a super short field, because they might have a little momentum, but.
Well, and Davis County did at least flip the field a little bit with that big play to take it into South Tama territory. No, they are going for it. You're right. 4th and 10 from 41, and we have a timeout called by Davis County. So the Mustangs will think about it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, we'll step away for 30 seconds and be back on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
.327 remains in the first quarter. Davis County and South Tama are tied at 7, and after we thought that Davis County was going to go for it on 4th and 10 from the South Tama 42, Hayden Bankson is back in punt formation to kick this away, it appears.
You would, if they had gone for it, it's the last, but still, I think it's a smart play. Don't give them a short field. They haven't really moved the ball that much.
Low line drive kick, rolling inside the 5 and down at about the 3.
There we go.
That is a good scenario.
Make them earn it. Make them earn it.
That's about as perfectly as you can play it. As far as a punt is concerned, South Tama will start in the shadow of their own goalpost. Tied at 7 with 3:19 remaining here in the first quarter.
mean, that scenario couldn't have been any better. Good decision to punt it, make him go 97 yards. It's hard to do that against air.
Let alone 11 other guys trying to stop you. We have the Triclops in the backfield, and there's a handoff.
Didn't they?
They did do the Triclops, Coach.
You've been waiting on that.
Across the 5 to about the 9 goes Eric Medina. They'll give him the 8-yard line for a gain of 5.
I'm kind of waiting for the funky cold Medina.
That was coming. That was coming. It's still too early for that.
Okay.
I'm still in euphoria over the Triclops, which is again in the backfield
yes,
for South Tama County. 2nd and 5. Give to Medina again. Puts his shoulder down, and Young was able to slow him down momentarily, but he has a first down at about the 15.
I marvel at the Triclops vernacular. I do. I think it's great. Being in football, I would call it the stack eye, but I think Triclops is way better. You might have to coin that.
I might have to patent that. See my lawyer. I don't have one yet, but see my lawyer.
And again.
And yeah, 3 backs behind the quarterback Brandt. That is what I call the Triclops. He trips, but he hands it off, and heck of a hole. And at the 50, at the 30, this is Cruikshank. And Cruikshank is down at the 5-yard line after getting tracked down by Ethan Erdman.
Good effort.
Making the touchdown-saving tackle.
Great effort, actually. And you know what? It's
80-yard run by by Cruikshank. But Erdman with great hustle.
It is. And if they score, whatever, that needs to be rewarded. That needs to be rewarded when he comes off the field. That needs to be recognized on the radio. That kid, Erdman, great effort.
Handoff to Medina, running left, running towards the end zone, and he is marked just short of the goal line. And it's more like the 1-foot line.
And in my dream of dreams here, they fumble the ball, and we get it, and we say, that's why you have extra effort. That's why you run 80 yards downfield to make that tackle. But you do it anyway. I'm just really impressed with his effort.
1:24 left to go in the opening quarter. South Tama with a 2nd and goal from the 1-foot line.
Oh, it
looked like that might have been a fumbled snap. Brandt keeps it anyway, and he gets wrestled down behind the line by Braxton Bragg. I think
that's
back to the well, let's see. It was at the 3.
Come on now.
Yeah, they moved back at the 1, so no gain.
But still, that's why that effort's so important.
It appeared that Brandt fumbled the snap. Go ahead, Coach.
You live to play another down by someone hustling extra effort. You live to have another chance. This is big right here.
3rd and goal from the 1. 3 backs behind Brandt. Handoff to Medina, running left, touchdown.
That's all right. That effort was great. I'd be slapping that kid on the head right now, telling him great effort. He gave us a chance to live another down. That was impressive.
South Tama takes their first lead of the game on a 1-yard run by Eric Medina. And now Eli Cruikshank, who set this whole thing up with an 80-yard run. Actually, no, it looks like South Tama's going to go for 2. They line up in the Triclops again? No. How do you describe this formation, Coach? Direct snap to Medina, and he's in the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
I couldn't see it, but was that 4 a line?
Yeah.
Let's just call it the 4 horsemen.
Okay. I like it. 15-7, South Tama leads Davis County with 36 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Ooh. Welcome back to Davis County, and a nice return by Kason Young, weaving through traffic and takes it to about the 31-yard line.
All right, so here's the mentality. They're up a score, right?
South Tama went on a 5-play, 97-yard drive. Big play of that was an 80-yard run by Eli Crookshank to set up the 1-yard run by Eric Medina. And so Davis County now trails for the first time tonight, 15-7, with 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And they will go to work from their own 31. Skaggs in the pistol with Young, his quarterback, in front of him. Trips line up to the left. Give to Skaggs, and he tries to go behind the left guard. Gets maybe a yard to the 32, and we'll see if that's the final play of the first quarter.
You know, we're going to have to score again anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Take a deep breath. Collect yourself. Let's have a drive. We were going to have to score another touchdown anyway.
And I don't think they're going to get this play off. Young's just coming back to the huddle now, and the clock reads 2, reads 1. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 15-7, South Tama County leads Davis County on the Atama Raider Group Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.
We flip the field as we start the second quarter. Davis County and South Tama County tangling in the regular season finale. 15-7, South Tama leads. Davis County has 2nd and 9 from their own 32 as we begin the second quarter. Two backs in the backfield with Young, who takes shotgun snap. He fakes the handoff to Skaggs, keeps him himself, and leans forward for perhaps another yard to the 33. So that'll bring up 3rd and 8. One thing I've noticed, Coach, and you said it as well, they've been very imaginative on offense, really pulling a lot of tricks out of the bag. We'll see what they have in store for 3rd and 8. Yep. Don't want to give the ball back to South Tama since South Tama has scored 15 unanswered after Davis County took a 7-0 lead early in this ball game.
They certainly have. They've been a little bit different there this week, mixing it up.
On 3rd and 8, flags fly.
Movement.
Young tried a hard count to try a draw. South Tama offside, and as a result, his own lines jumped.
And I was going to say, we opened up the playbook a little bit. It doesn't matter what I'd like to see, but what I think would be helpful is taking that and then mixing it up on the downs. I think we've been 100% run on first down. Probably the first and second down the last 5 weeks. Little simple first down throws, et cetera, mixing it up that way as well. And so you can't get a beat on it and anticipate.
3rd and 13 from the 28. Got to be careful here. Young, flush to his left. Fires back over the middle. Almost intercepted. Kyle Youngbear almost had himself an interception as he's a lineman. He dropped back in a zone.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing he was a lineman. Otherwise, that probably would have been a pick.
They had a lot of people back in coverage.
And that goes against the old adage. That goes towards the old adage. Don't throw it late over the middle. That's exactly what Young tried to do, but he lived to fight another down. 4th down coming up, and here's the punt team for the Mustangs. Hayden Bankson gets set to send this away. I think I heard right. Centerville leading PCM 7-0.
Correct.
There's a low line drive kick and caught on the bounce. This is Crookshank. Runs over a man, and he's at the 40. I beg your pardon, that's Schroeder, who had a 58-yard touchdown run earlier today. He is down to the 37-yard line. He is problematic. He is fast and he is tough.
And he runs hard. He runs through arm tackles. You're going to have to square up and hit him in the chin to get him to go down because you're trying to arm tackle him as hard as he runs. They're a physical football team. I've noticed that. They hit hard. They tackle well, block up front well, and they run hard.
South Tama with their best field position starting off thus far at the Davis County 37. Brian Skaggs had a couple of things to say to the referee. By the way, our referee tonight is Pat McAvan.
I thought you said Pat McAfee.
Ah. So now McAvan goes out, and so timeout is called by South Tama. So we will step away and be back. 15-7, South Tama leads Davis County with 10:38 remaining in the second quarter on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
It's on them.
So a flag was thrown right after South Tama called timeout as we welcome you back to Mustang Stadium. It's unsportsmanlike on South Tama. Here's what I think happened. I think that Schroeder, the player that returned the punt, had something happen to his helmet, like it broke in some fashion. He tried to keep playing with it. Coach Skaggs pointed it out to the referee, and the referee threw the flag because you can't play with broken equipment. That is unsportsmanlike conduct. That's what I think happened.
Yeah, very astute. That's. I had a whole different theory.
You had
I was going to make it up as I go along.
Okay,
so yours sounds better.
You had a long weaving
I was going to pretend I knew what I was talking about, which is quite often.
So I think is it 1st and 10 or 1st and 25? Regardless, line of scrimmage is the 48 of South Tama.
Uh-oh.
A little trick play. Schroeder on the reverse, running left, and Ethan Erdman was able to drag him down from behind just before Schroeder could get going. He got a lot of that penalty yardage back as he is down at the 38-yard line, so a 13-yard gain. Beg your pardon, 14-yard gain. So that makes it second and much more manageable after 1st and 25. Coach, they have stuck with the Triclops ever since they have 1st and 10 from their own 3. They have been successful with that, and they are coming out with the 3 backs behind Brandt now. Handoff Medina, running straight ahead, and he gets tackled by Bragg after he gets inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line.
And it's been effective for them. You know, what they're condensing the game. What they're saying is we're going to get our 11 in here, all in one little, we call it playing in a phone booth. They're going to pack them all in and make the defense from the Mustangs pack it all in and slug it out.
3rd and 7 from the 34. Brandt takes, turns, and hands it off to Crookshank. the third back in the Triclops, and Crookshank has a first down at the 25.
And that was a little bit, three runs on, first and 25, and they did it quite easily. You can see them up front. They're just starting to take over with their physicality just a little bit.
Again, a 9 for Crookshank. And the Trojans now have first and 10 at the Davis County 25. Clock moving with 9:06 remaining here in the second quarter. South Tama holds a 15-7 lead, and Davis County has called a timeout. So we'll be back after this timeout on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
So coming out of the timeout, South Tama scores a touchdown as Brandt hits Upa on the play action for a 25-yard touchdown to make it 21-7 with the extra point or the 2-point conversion coming up. You run, and then you do a little bit of play action.
You show that, I'm just going to say it, the Triclops. And you condense the game into that little box, and you can just slip someone because the safety start cheating down.
And now Medina with the 2-point conversion, and he fumbled as he crossed the goal line, and they still say it's good. So the 2-point conversion is good. 23-7 now is the South Tama lead with 8:56 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be back on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here in Bloomfield, and on the return is Ben Davis, and he was a little hesitant picking up that ball, which was live, and he is down at about the 13-yard line. A 25-yard catch by Nick Upa on the play action, and Ryan Brandt was able to find him in the end zone. 2-point conversion was good to make it 23-7. 8:52 left to go in the second quarter. South Tama has scored 23 unanswered after Davis County scored the opening touchdown of the ball game. And now the Mustangs in a tough situation. 1st and 10 from their own 13. Give the Skaggs running straight ahead, crossing the 15 to about the 19. Yeah, they've had a decent push on the offensive line. That's a gain of 6 for Skaggs. Second and 4 coming up. Haven't seen Buellchick carry the ball yet. He missed about a month due to a high ankle sprain. He's in the backfield now, along with Mason Simmons. Split backs with Young in a shotgun. Wide receiver to each side. And on second down, they faked the handoff to Buellcheck. Young kept it, but he gets swallowed up for a loss. Back to the 17-yard line. So 3rd and 6 for Davis County. Now 2 of 4 on third down. Young takes a shotgun snap, hands it to Skaggs, running behind the right guard to the 20. Just a couple of yards.
And that series right there is a lot of what we've been doing the previous weeks.
Fourth
Not
down
what we were doing
and
earlier in the game. Excuse me, Ellis.
No, you're fine. 4th down, Davis County is going to punt it. So, not a fan of that call.
Just, looking at what we were having success with earlier, opening it up a little bit, getting the ball outside, some inside, but that was 3 plays inside.
Schroeder calls fair catch.
Got a flag.
And there is a flag on the near side. As it stands, it's a 1st and 10 for South Tama at their own 47, and holding is the call against South Tama. And actually, there's a flag over where Bankston punted it as well, so we might have 2 flags. I mean, 2 separate penalties on the play.
I wonder, that's almost in the roughing
Yeah,
area.
that's in the running into roughing the kicker area.
The last report I got, Centerville was up 13-0.
Oof. Wow. So it was 3rd and about 5. Well, actually, no. Well, after that run by Skaggs, it was 4th and 4. So even running into the kicker would give him a first down.
I think it looks like it's offsetting is what we're hearing in the palatial confines of the press box. Lots of experts up here.
Yeah, very. A lot of football knowledge.
A lot of full experts, full of sliders. Sliders.
Once again, the referee is Pat McAvan, and we're waiting to see what the call is, or the calls.
They are certainly
deliberate. I think
here.
they're both on South Tama because
That's
he's going up to them and saying, "Okay, which one do you want?" Because the whole that is a great point by Mike Bennell, the clock keeper. Whichever one gives us a first down, that's what he wants.
I'm just going to give him my
running
headset.
into the kicker on South Tama, holding on South Tama. I bet you was declined because the running into the kicker will give them a first down, and that is what they're going to go for.
We'll take it. You need breaks. You need breaks, and that's a good break for the Mustangs.
So after all of that, Davis County has a fresh set of downs at their own 25. A big break for them, trailing 23-7. Under 7 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Mark Frazie's checked into the game. He's wide receiver, split out wide to the right. Trips to the left. And the handoff is to Sven Skaggs, bouncing off tacklers and slung down short of the 30 to the 29.
I think that was
that was Buellcheck. You're right. I beg your pardon, Hank Buellcheck.
Still a nice little surge there. You got 4 yards. We'll take that.
Second and 6 from the 29. Buellcheck remains in the ball game. Takes a handoff again. Spins off a tackler, and he's close to a first down, maybe about half a yard short at the 34.
And we're having success with that a little bit. We've got to be careful, in my opinion. You run about the same play about 6 times in a row now. They get looks at it. They get beads on it. and it becomes easier to stop.
Bielcheck out of the game. Skaggs is back in for Davis County. 3rd and short, about half a yard. The Mustangs need to move the sticks. And Young keeps it, and his forward progress will give him the 36. 2-yard gain in the first down for Kason Young. Davis County now 3 of 6 on 3rd down. That's our first 3rd down conversion since their opening drive, which led to a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 36. Young keeps it after faking it to Skaggs. Slipping through the line and gets it to about the 42-yard line for a gain of 6.
Nice job blocking up front again by Davis County.
Plenty of time left for Davis County. 4:38 left in the second quarter. They have 1 timeout remaining. 23-7 is our score. South Tama leads in this regular season finale. Mustangs looking to avoid a winless season. Young keeps it, bouncing off the middle of the line, moves out towards the left and gets knocked out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
First down.
A gain of 6, and that's a first down.
Kaysen is battling his guts out. He really is. He took a wallop there at the end of the play, too, and he just bounced right up and gave him a look like, bring it. And that's the attitude you got to have.
Skaggs comes out. Bielcheck comes in. This drive started on the Davis County 13. They are now out to their own 48. 1st and 10. Give to Skaggs. Tried to slip under a tackle. Young tries to push the pile as well, but he is stoned. Skaggs is for no gain. Beg your pardon, Bielcheck on the carry. Frazee and Simmons are the wide receivers split out to the left. Ethan Erdman is split out wide to the right along the numbers. 2nd and 10, design run for Young, and he can't escape the pursuits in the backfield, and he gets dropped for a loss back at the 45.
Going to have to mix it up on those early downs a little bit. They're really teeing off on the run. Those linebackers aren't concerned at all. And oftentimes the safety's not concerned at all about a pass threat on 1st and 2nd down. Everybody's on their toes, leaning forward, coming downhill on the run. We're going to have to mix it up.
3rd and a baker's dozen for Davis County with the ball at the 45-yard line. We're down to 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Davis County trails 23-7. Young to throw. Flush to his left. Pursuit comes. A flag is down, and so is Young at the 40-yard line. He was sacked by Medina.
And it's a little bit of my point there. On that play, 3rd and long, of course now, the safeties are backed off.
They were way back.
They were way back because they know it's a passing situation. So they're playing to the down and distance in our tendency. 1st down, they're up on the box because we've been probably 95% run, probably higher, 98% run all year. So, of course, everybody's going to pack the box. And when it's 3rd and long, guess what? They're all going to back off. And they're all going to anticipate pass. We have to mix it up on the early downs.
So after 11 plays, Davis County lines up to punt it away. Bankson punts that away from Schroeder, who scoops it up, let it slip through his hands. Now he picks it up at about the 22. Running right, and he gets slung down at about the 30. Good open field tackle there by the Mustangs.
Yes, sir.
Looked like that was Oliver Hernandez that brought him down.
I know Coach Todd White has worked hard on that open field tackling the last few weeks, and it's certainly paid off on his defense and his special teams.
That was Aries Derby on the tackle for the Mustangs. So 2:23 left in the second quarter. After falling behind 7-0, South Tama has scored 23 unanswered. They will go to work. 1st and 10 from their own 30. They have 1 timeout remaining. Brandt the throw. He wanted to go deep. Now he guns it deep down the middle of the field. Tipped up and intercepted. Kason Young caught the deflected pass at the 40, make that the 36-yard line.
Great play. And you know, we had 3 or 4 guys there.
Yeah.
That's just a nice job by a lot of people and great reaction by Kason Young.
Second turnover against South Tama. They fumbled on the opening possession. Now an interception on the first play here on this drive. .2:15 remains. Davis County winning the turnover battle. They turn the fumble into points in the first quarter. What can they do with this interception?
There
First
we go.
and 10.
Make it simple.
Young to throw. Throws it deep. Frazie's there. Frazie's got it. He's at the 20 and brought down at the 10-yard line. Mark Frazee with a big play, and Davis County's in business.
Yep. First down throw. They're all up there packed in against the run. Great call. Great job. Great throw.
A 52-yard gain down to the 11. Clock is stopped for some reason, and so has the play clock. The play clock is not going, is going down to 2, down to 1. They get the play off. Young on the keeper, trying to weave his way through traffic. Maybe a yard to the 10, but that's it. Second and 9 coming up for the Mustangs. With 1:42 left to go, second quarter. South Tama 23, Davis County 7 is our score. Can the Mustangs punch in and make this possibly a one-score game? On 2nd and 9, Skaggs. No, beg your pardon. That's Casey Young on the fake. Going to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Mustang.
We certainly needed that. And I'm telling you, it goes back to that first down call, just throwing it, just changing it up. Great job, great execution, great call, great coaching there just on that series. And the Mustangs needed that one.
And it looks like the Mustangs will go for the extra point. Down by 10. They look like they don't want to chase the points too early. What a fake by Young. And finding the right corner of the end zone, Cale Martin knocks the extra point. And with 1:20 left to go in the first half, it is 23-14, South Tama. We'll be back on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Merle, owner of Hamilton Produce. We are proud to have served the community for over 90 years as your hometown locally owned farm and hardware store. We have everything from tractor parts, general hardware, calving equipment, dry shod boots, and Carhartt clothing. We are also your best source to get your smaller LP tanks filled. Stop in and see us just off the square in Bloomfield. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with our store and specials.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
A 10-yard run by Kason Young, and Davis County has taken advantage of both South Tama turnovers and turned them into touchdowns. 23-7, beg your pardon, 23-14 is the South Tama lead now. Here's Martin's kickoff. And it comes down to Schroeder. Schroeder with a seam. Schroeder at the 40. Schroeder is gone. South Tama touchdown. Isaac Schroeder with a 78-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, and that is a momentum swing as if I've ever seen one.
He caught that thing on the run and really never broke stride. Made one little turn. And
Schroeder is quite the player.
yeah, he is. He's got good vision. He runs hard. He caught that thing on the run, made one little turn, and that was it.
Both of his touchdowns have come on special teams. The very first touchdown South Tama scored was a 58-yard run by Schroeder on a fake punt. This time it's more conventional kickoff return, 78 yards. Medina to add the extra point. Flag is down. The kick is good, but we'll check on the flag.
Looks like it's going to be on Davis County, I'm guessing. Did they hit the deep snapper? Perhaps because the way where that flag was thrown.
It was thrown by the umpire, who was right behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So he would have the best view
South
of
Tama,
it.
yep. Let's see if they roughing the snapper. You can't hit him.
So will they accept the penalty and decide to 12 men on the field, it looks like, is the call on Davis County.
That explains why we had someone come through there pretty fast.
So with 1:09 remaining in the second quarter, it's now 30-14. We'll keep it here because that was quite a bolt that hit this stadium and the supporting fans as Davis County had a little bit of momentum after Casey Young scored that touchdown, and then Isaac Schroeder just snatched it right back in an instant with that 78-yard run, 78-yard touchdown kickoff return. 1:09 remains until halftime. It is now 30-14 South Tama. Davis County has one timeout remaining.
Yeah, they're assessing this on the kick.
They are okay. So they did not decline the penalty. They are assessing it on the kickoff.
I wonder why the ref didn't mark that off. Why he didn't step that off. I mean, you think about it. They step them all off except this one. That'll keep you awake at night.
I will definitely have trouble sleeping tonight because of that, Coach.
You're going to lose sleep over that.
Yeah.
Why didn't they step
Well, see
that off?
now see I have the thoughts of the Triclops to maybe there'll be a happy memory that I can go to bed to. Yeah.
You finally got it in though.
Crookshank's kick is deep and in the end zone for a touchback. After they moved it up to the 45-yard line, that was child's play for Crookshank. So Davis County start from their own 20. How confident would you be in Davis County's passing game? This being the last game of the season, I say just let it air out. You have a minute 9 left to go, and you have a timeout left as well.
Why not?
They've been able to hit passes down the field. They did it a couple of times already. Gains of 22 and 52.
I think that, I'll see what they come out formation-wise here. And this is what they've thrown out of most of if they're throwing the ball, they're throwing it from this formation, which is a tendency. But this has been the throwing formation a lot.
4 wide receivers out. There's
good
the
mix.
There's the give to Sven Skaggs. To about the 22-yard line, a gain of 2 as the clock now is below a minute. Davis County out of the huddle quickly. Trips to the right with a wide receiver to the left and movement. And no, actually, timeout is called by Davis County. So that is the final timeout called by the Mustangs in this first half. 41 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 30-14, South Tama leads it on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
(30-14). South Tama leads Davis County. 41 seconds left to go until halftime. Davis County has a 2nd and 8 from their own 22. Mustangs come out with trips to the left and a wide receiver to the right. Blitz coming, and Young shakes the blitz. The ball is tipped up, and it is intercepted. It was a screen pass set up, and it was tipped and intercepted.
Yeah, nice
by
play
Marcus
by South
Bear.
Tama. And that happens, you know. I mean, that was a great play by them, to be honest with you, a great interception. That's going to happen. I thought it was a pretty good call. We might have had something set up there, but they made a great play. And you can draw it up all you want, and the other team's going to draw up stuff too, and they just made a great play.
Now South Tama can really put Davis County in a hole here at halftime if they can punch it in here. They have one timeout remaining.
And they're going to do all they can to get this one in.
With 39 seconds left, absolutely. They're going to be as aggressive as all get out. They come out with 2 wide receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Brandt takes a shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fires to the right side, just over the head of the outstretched. Looked like that was Upa, the intended receiver. And now bring up 2nd and 10 with 34 seconds left. Line of scrimmage is the 18-yard line. Two receivers to the left and a wide receiver to the right. And on 2nd and 10, Brandt looks like a design run as he tries to run wide to the left. Tackled inbounds at about the 14-yard line.
Yeah,
and South Tama calls their final timeout, as that'll bring up bring up 3rd down. Young was there on the pursuit to take him down. So we'll keep it here, as this has been a very entertaining first half.
Wow, yeah.
44 points combined.
And some fine football by Davis County. It's
Yeah.
the best football we've played by far all year. But what else is it? It's the most enthusiastic football we've played by far all year. What else, in my opinion? It's the most creative we've played by far all year. Just saying.
All good points. All good points. It's imperative, however, that the Mustangs keep South Tama out of the end zone, trailing by 16. Don't want to be down by much more than that as we head into halftime. 21 seconds remain. South Tama has 3rd and 6 from the 14. They come out with 2 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Brandt takes a shotgun snap. Rolling to his right. Fires towards the sideline. Caught by Cruikshank. No, he dropped it. It was in his hands, but then he dropped it. Good coverage there by Mason Simmons as well. And that'll bring up 3rd down.
It wouldn't have been a first down anyway. And they're going for it. Be a huge stop by Davis County if we could get out of here with them not scoring.
South Tama is going to pass on a field goal. Looks like they want to go for it. They're looking toward their own side. No, actually, no. They're going to kick a field goal. You're right.
What do we know?
Yeah. So give them the spot at the 20. This will be a 30-yard field goal. Kick is away by Medina, and it has a distance, and it's good.
I want to say it so bad. I want to say Funky Cold Medina. Yes. Nice kick.
So the field goal makes it 33-14 with 10 seconds remaining. So not much time left for Davis County as their first turnover turns into a field goal for South Tama.
You got to hand it to our defense, though. It's good to come out of there because we were backed up. It's good to come out of there with just 3 points, because that really could have been a backbreaker in terms of just, getting up on us a little bit and thinking about that running clock scenario.
Yeah.
We're drawing closer to that. That just lets us live to play a little bit longer.
Kason Young and Ben Davis are back to receive this kick from Crookshank. There's a kick. A spiral that comes down to Young. He bats it down with a hand now, picks it up at the 6. Stutter steps at the 10. Shakes a couple of tacklers, tries to run wide to the far side, and down he goes as time expires. That kickoff drained off the remaining 10 seconds of the half.
Casey's going to get every millisecond of that 10 seconds, too. He's going to keep that play alive as long as he can. As long as he thinks he's got a chance, he's going to battle.
So we have reached halftime, entertaining half, as South Tama will take a 19-point lead into the locker room. 33-14 is our score. We will take a break and come back to tell you about the second half, tell you about the first half, I should say, on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
William Penn University Homecoming is here. Reconnect, celebrate, and show your pride all week long. Reconnect with classmates for the All Alumni Picnic and the Alumni Recognition Banquet. Enjoy campus tours and the All Alumni Tailgate, and be inspired by authors and artists. Cap off festivities with the Homecoming Game, with the halftime presentation of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. Celebrate William Penn University. Register today at wmpenn.edu/homecoming.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
South Tama leads Davis County 33-14 at the half, and it's been a different Mustang team that we've seen here in this first half, Coach, as South Tama won the toss. They elected to receive, and on the third play from scrimmage, they fumbled, and Davis County recovered, went down the field, and a bit of a trick play got them in the end zone. It was a handoff to Skaggs from the quarterback, Young. Skaggs shovels it back to Young, who then ran it up the left sideline for a 22-yard touchdown. Extra point made it 7-0 Davis County, and at that point, the whole crowd was pretty juiced up.
It was great. It was great to see, and what I really loved was, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, there was a couple things different there. One was the enthusiasm, the physicality, and then the creativity. And those things, when you combine all those in this game, creativity, physicality, and enthusiasm, that defines football, and that gives you a much better chance.
South Tama got the ball back, and it appeared Davis County had them stopped. It was third down and then fourth down, and on fourth down from about their own 42-yard line, they went for it. And actually, they lined up as if it was going to be a punt, but then they gave the ball to Isaac Schrader, who ran over a couple of Mustangs on his way to an end zone, a 58-yard touchdown run. Extra point made it 7-7. I would say that's a changing point in the game, because if the Mustangs actually stopped them there or forced them to punt, we're looking at a different ball game. But give Schrader credit. That was one heck of a run that he had.
Same scenario. What was it? It was creativity.
Yeah.
It was physicality. It was a bold coaching move, and it did change the game.
Yeah, by the way, the head coach of South Tama is Nathan Doran, so give him credit for that call. Davis County got a first down on their next drive, but then were forced to punt. There was a 22-yard pass in there as well for them to move the sticks, but they did have to punt. South Tama recovered on their own 3, and that's when another big play happened. Eli Crookshank went on an 80-yard run to flip the field, and then Eric Medina scored a touchdown run from 1 yard out. 2-point conversion made it 15-7. That was our score at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, Davis County went 3 and out. And then something that they found when they were stuck at their own 3 late in the first quarter, they went to the 3-backs.
Yeah.
Behind the
Go ahead.
The Triclops.
Yes.
Why
did you call it 3-backs now?
Because I wanted to explain it to the listener or the viewer what we saw.
All right.
The 3-backs lined up behind the quarterback that I call the Triclops, and they found some success with that. They went down the field on a 97-yard drive and scored again. When they got the ball, they went back to the Triclops, ran, play action, and then they got a 25-yard touchdown pass, as that was Nick Upa, who caught the touchdown pass from Brandt. And after the 2-point conversion was good, South Tama had a commanding 23-7 lead. Davis County had to punt, but then on a pass down the middle, probably thrown a little bit late by Brandt, I would say. It was tipped, went off the receiver's hands, and then Casey Young made the interception. Davis County takes over, and they hit a big pass, a 52-yard pass to Mark Frazee. A couple plays later, Casey Young with a 10-yard run, extra point made it 23-14. You're thinking, okay, well, yeah, Davis County only down by 9. Ensuing kickoff, however, Isaac Schrader plucks the kick out of the air. It was a line drive kick, so probably not the deepest kick that Martin
Doesn't
had.
give your coverage team much time to get down
Right. And Schrader took advantage of a 78-yard touchdown return, and that made it 30-14 after the extra point. Then an interception by Casey Young on a tip pass on when they tried a screen pass toward the end of the first half. That gave them a short field. It became a 30-yard field goal by Eric Herdina, and that's where we stand, 33-14. All in all, not a bad half for Davis County, but give South Tama credit. They really answered the bell, especially after that opening touchdown.
They did. When I think about the Mustangs and what went well and what we can maybe learn a little bit going into the second half, if you think about the first series, we mixed it up. We came out, and I've always talked about enthusiasm, so let's just take that as a given that we're going to be enthusiastic. But what I thought I saw a couple times is that first drive when we scored, we mixed it up. We were creative. And then it seemed like we kind of got back into that old rhythm of first down run, second down run, third down pass, and punt. And then we just kind of got in. And then when we changed it up and went back to a first down throw, boom, big play. And so I think what we can maybe take from that is second half, mixing it up. Don't let their defense just lean in on first down, get on their toes to stop the run on first down, lean forward, go up and stop the run on first and second down, and then defend the pass on third down. Mix it up on them. So basically take what the defense is giving you.
And you saw what they did on defense on third down, especially third and long. They were able to pin their ears back and really go out, get after the quarterback. And Young is elusive, but you can only avoid the rush for so long.
Exactly. He only do so much, and I hope we continue to mix it up on first and second down in particular, and don't let their defense get a bead on exactly what we're doing, and continue to make bold calls. Continue to mix it up. I mean, like I said, that playbook should have nothing left in it tonight. Otherwise, it shouldn't be in the playbook. Honestly.
Davis County will get the ball first to begin the second half. We will step away, and we will have the second half action. We return 33-14. South Tama leads Davis County here on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Allison Engels, Senior Vice President at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. Farmers and ranchers, when it comes to ag loans, you want to work with a bank and lender that speaks your language. Both myself and Joe Randolph are farmers as well, so we fully understand the agricultural economic business needs. We know the inputs and the outputs, the ups and the downs, the market, and every other obstacle that arises in farming. Come and see me, Allison Engel, or Joe Randolph with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield to discuss your ag lending needs.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
Looking to buy or sell real estate? Lincoln Lynch at Lynch Realty in Bloomfield is the guy to call. Lynch Realty is a family-owned business, and it's their policy to serve the community. Whether you are looking to buy or sell real estate or farmland, give Lincoln a call. And don't forget, he also owns Lynch Boys Auction Service, and they can help you with all your auction needs as well. For current listings or for more information, visit lynchrealtyinc.com. That's lynchrealtyinc.com. Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.
(33-14) is our score as we are just about to start the second half from here in Bloomfield. Regular season finale for Davis County and South Tama. South Tama head to the playoffs with a 4-3 record, looking to secure third place in Class 2A District 7. Davis County, of course, 0-7, looking to avoid a winless season. They have their work cut out for them, down by 19, although they will start off with the ball. So one thing you said you want to see is maybe them go against type, throw some first down passes, and just break up their pattern a little bit.
Yeah, you know, we had that first down throw that was, you know, was a long 50-yard pass. They don't have to be like that. But you just can't allow linebackers and D linemen to tee off on first down against the run if you're, you know, a run team. You've got to make a bubble screen, a spot screen, which is getting out, just ripping it out to the wide receiver. One guy misses, and that thing's a big play.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, sure, throw it downfield sometimes, but just make the nice, easy, the real simple throws that just don't allow the defense to get a bead on your run game, because we're primarily a run team. I'm not saying we throw it. I'm just going to mix it up, especially first and second down.
How do you approach South Tama defensively in the second half?
You know, they've done a really good job. What you have to do is so they're, like I said, they're kind of wanting to play in a phone booth sometimes. They get in your triclops. They compact everybody in. They're forcing us to compact everybody in, and it's such a run-heavy look. But they throw the ball off of it, and that's something Davis County, we kind of get in that run look and we run. We have to get in that run formation and throw, and that's what South Tama's been able to do. They get in that triclops, but they've had success throwing out of it because those formations are window dressing. You should be able to run almost your entire playbook of almost all formations, but you can't just get in one formation and say, this is our run formation, because any opponent scouting, you'll say, okay, they come out in the triclops, they're 100% run. You can't be 100% running. That's where we're a little bit tendency-oriented. We get into a formation, and we do one basic thing out of it.
Okay.
We have to mix it up, and South Tama does a really good job. So to answer your question finally, you have to keep your safeties back. They have to play honest. They have to make sure, they make sure it's a run. There's a couple ways. When you're a safety, you look at hat height. We call it helmet height, hat height. Look, if you see high hats, if those helmets pop up, it's more than likely they're in pass protection. Those offensive linemen are pass proing. If their helmets are low hats, they're coming off the ball, it's more than likely a run. Now, you still have to honor deeper than the deepest receiver, et cetera. But there's a lot of little things you can do to help mitigate that. Long answer to a short question, wasn't it,
That's all right. That's all right. That's why you are here, to add analysis. is a squib kick to start the second half, and the bouncing ball comes down to, that was Casey Young.
That was 6.
Oh, that was Ben Davis.
Yeah.
Who got hit hard.
Hey, got right up, too. Good for you, Ben.
37-yard line will be where Davis County starts off here in the third quarter. They trail 33-14.
Here we go. Now we're doing something a little different. This might even cause them to take a timeout.
So Sven Skaggs is behind center, and now they run a late man in. That's Kason Young.
They might need a quarterback.
Who now comes in at quarterback. 3 offensive
linemen,
linemen, and it is a throw. And a flag is down as Mason Simmons shakes the first tackle in the backfield, and it will be a tackle for a loss back at the 36-yard line. It has to be a legal formation. That'd be my guess.
Yeah.
Not enough men up on the line of scrimmage. So they did a box car.
Yeah.
They had two wide receivers on each side, and a guy and a wide receiver behind the 2 linemen. They had that on each side. That's 6. They had 3 down linemen. So those two wide receivers had to be on the line.
Yeah,
and I
somebody
think somebody was not.
Yep. That's exactly right. And I've seen that, experimented with that kind of thing before, and it's just surely a numbers game. If you have too many guys in a box and in around the quarterback center, that area, you're going to throw it outside. If there's not enough, you're going to have a run game out of it.
Now, illegal formation is a call against Davis County, but they have declined the penalty because, remember, that play was a loss. So it'll be 2nd and 11 after South Tama declines the penalty after all of that.
Sometimes those things are put in just to maybe cause a timeout. Get them out of there.
Make the defense panic.
So this has been, here's our trips formation. This is the one we threw the long one out of. Now, we've run the ball a little bit out of this.
On 2nd and 11, give us the Skaggs. Got hit as he received the ball from Young and only got a yard back to the original line of scrimmage to the 37.
Pick up a 2 out to the 38-yard line. Bring up 3rd and 9 for Davis County.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 9. We're at 9:25 left to go, third quarter. South Tama 33, Davis County 14. Big third down here to open the second half for the Mustangs. And on 3rd and 9, play action, pass over middle to the feet of Max Taylor. He was open, but just a bad pass from Young.
I like it. That's a little bit almost like a RPO, run pass option, where you show that ball, that linebacker, you slip someone on the second level. That linebacker steps up, you pull the ball out, throw it. We had it. We just didn't connect.
Max Taylor wide open over the middle on just a little slant, but Young would love to have that pass back.
We got to do a good job tackling here.
Bankson kicks it away. High spiral, bouncing away from Schroeder inside the 10 and down at the 9.
Good job.
Not a
nice
bad
job
directional
the field,
kick from Bankson.
9-yard line by Mason Bernan. First and 10, South Tama from their own 9-yard line.
So South Tama takes over on their own 9. That didn't bother them in the first half. They went on a 97-yard drive for a touchdown. So here comes South Tama. They turned the ball over twice in that first half. A fumble on the opening drive and then an interception in the closing stages of the second quarter. Both led to Davis County touchdowns. Leader rushing in the first half for South Tama was Eli Crookshank, who had 2 carries for 89 yards. He had a big 80-yard run to set up a touchdown back in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 9. Brandt, design run, going to the right, turns the corner, has the first down, and brought down by Kason Young. But flag is down on the back end, however.
I think they have a holding out there. I think Victor Milder was held,
Yeah, I saw on the edge. And holding is the call against South Tama. And give Milder an Oscar, too. He was really holding up those
Yeah.
arms as if to say, hey, ref,
Yeah,
ref,
exactly.
he's holding me.
Let him see it. Absolutely. That's smart play for a freshman.
Absolutely.
Smart play for anybody.
Half the distance to the goal. Line of scrimmage is the 5, so that will make it 1st and 14. That's the 3rd penalty on South Tama. Not many flags in this ball game. 3 accepted penalties for South Tama, just 2 for Davis County. 1st and 14 from the 5. Handoff is to Medina. Runs through a couple of arm tackles, crossing the 10 to about the 12.
Their backs do a really good job on yards after contact. They run through arm tackles. They keep their feet churning. You can see their weight room culture. You can see it in their leg strength. You can see it the way they do things. You can see it in the uniform, just the way, they have a lot of guys out there filling out their uniforms a little different than we do. And that's weight room.
2nd and 7 from the 12. Handoff Medina, running straight ahead, and Milder was able to bring him down, but Medina has a 1st down at about the 20.
And they're just going to grind this thing.
This is where South Tama's most comfortable, Coach.
And this is where you start watching, if you're a South Tama fan or a South Tama coach, you watch our safeties. If we're effective running the ball, our safeties, big Case and Young out there, for example, if they start cheating down real low, which they are right now, that's the time you want to throw right behind them. Fake it and throw behind them.
Give to Medina again. Tried to run over Young, but Young was able to make the tackle.
I wouldn't be surprised to see South
At
Tama
the 28-yard line. Go ahead, Coach.
stick that ball in the belly and pull it out and throw one deep, because we have everybody on our toes leaning forward.
Quickly, Medina again running right. 1st down and more. Medina at midfield. Milder is able to take him down from behind at about the 45, but another 1st down.
Your standard safety depth is going to be anywhere between 12 and 15 yards. You start getting around in that 8 or 9 yard area, that's not deep enough to be able to cover a deep pass over the top after a fake.
A 17-yard gain by Medina, and South Tama has a 1st and 10 at the Davis County 45. 6:53 remaining 3rd quarter. South Tama 33, Davis County 14 is our score. Trojans have 2 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the wide side on the left. Whistles, and flag is thrown by the back judge.
Delay game, or?
Nope, timeout before the delay of game, so timeout called by South Tama. We will take a break and be back. 33-14 South Tama on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.
Right. 33-14, South Tama leads it, and the Trojans call timeout, their first of the second half. 6:40 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. South Tama has 1st and 10 at the Davis County 45. This drive started on their own 9. Brandt hands it off to Medina. Running room on the right side. He's at the 30. Submarine at about the 25-yard line, but good gain, but a flag.
Hold.
The flag is down at about the 38-yard line on the far side.
It's going to be a break for the Mustangs. That is a hold.
Looks like that was out on the edge, like maybe a wide receiver might be called for a hold.
We'll take any break we can get. Hold.
And holding is the call on South Tama. So the penalty is marched off 10 yards from the spot of the foul. The line of scrimmage is the 47 to make it 1st and 12. From the 47, 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. A broken play, and Brandt trying to make something out of nothing. Gets maybe 2 yards back to the original line of scrimmage. Looked like he was bottled up in the backfield, but a couple of shifty moves. Taylor was able to bring him down, but the line of scrimmage is a 45. Now the officials call timeout on the field for some reason.
Somebody's got to come out. Might be an equipment piece. No?
We have a hurt player. That's Braxton Bragg limping off the field.
He's coming off on his own power, but
he has been an absolute beast this entire season.
He's been our mainstay up front.
Absolutely. They have his helmet, and Bragg's going to take a seat along the Davis County sideline. We'll keep an eye on him. 2nd and 10. Medina has a burst up the middle, and he gets tackled by Young, but that is much too late to prevent him from getting a first down. A gain of 12 to the 28-yard line. Beg your pardon, the 34-yard line. So give him a gain of 11. Now 1st and 10 from the 34 with 5:40 left to go third quarter. Medina again, dragging tacklers to the 30.
They're really starting to just impose a little bit of their power a little bit.
6 feet 215 is Medina.
He's thick.
Yeah.
And he moves. And I'll bet you he spends a lot of time in the weight room. Probably runs track.
None of that would be surprising, seeing the way he's been running today. 2nd and 6 from the 34. Brandt, design run for the quarterback. He puts his shoulder down and trucks over a man. He is down to about the 26-yard line. A couple of yards short of a first down. And on 3rd and 2 from the 26, Medina has the first down as he runs it up the middle, inside the 20 to the 18. A gain of 8, and that moves the sticks. And very methodical, grinding drive from South Tama. First and 10 from the 18. Medina. Brandt had to turn to his left initially, saw a ghost there, so he turned to his right and just gave it to Medina.
A couple times here on this drive, it looks like they've been a little confused on which way they're going, but they've been able to rally. And if you get confused and you didn't miss that handoff, you just follow the design blocking of the play. But that time they luckily got the exchange off.
1 yard gain for Medina to make it 2nd and 9 from the 17. 3:50 left to go third quarter. South Tama 33, Davis County 14. Give it to Medina again. And the workhorse gets smacked by Kaysen Young. Kaysen Young brought the wood. Medina stopped around the sticks inside the 10. He's about at the 9.
Love it.
A painful 8 yards for Medina.
He went up there and snot bubbled him. That's what I like. Get the most out of your football career, Kaysen. Good for you. You'll remember that one.
3rd and 1 from just inside the 10. High snap. Give to Medina. Running up the middle. Tackled again by Young. Is a first down, however, for South Tama at the 3. So a gain of 6. This will be play number 13 of this drive. All runs for South Tama County. This is their opening drive of the second half, and it has been very impressive as they have just run it down the Mustangs' throat. Medina tries to pay it off from the 3, reaches out to the 1.
Medina with the carry. Tackled at the 1. We're at 2nd and goal.
So 2nd and goal coming up from the 1. They line up the Triclops behind Brandt. Medina is the second back. Crookshanks is the third. They give it to the first back, and he's in for the touchdown.
Bear with the 1-yard touchdown run.
And that was Marcus Bear. They had some interesting names on this team. So Bear, with his first carry, a 1-yard touchdown plunge. And what a drive by South Tama, 14 play.
Yeah, it was an impressive drive.
91-yard drive.
And you know they talked about that at halftime, that first drive. We're going to go out and we're going to run the clock. We're going to be physical.
Extra point is short and no good. 2:10 remaining in the third quarter. Our new score, South Tama 39, Davis County 14 on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atama Radio Group Sports Network.
Bouncing kick comes down to Davis. He scoops it up. He's at the 30 and crossing the 35 to about the 37.
Davis with the kickoff return.
He's showing a little giddy up on
yeah.
a couple of his returns.
Ben Davis, a 5'6", 125-pound sophomore. He looks a little bigger than that, actually. Maybe try a reway and see what we come up with. So the Mustangs will set up shop at their own 37, now trailing 39-14, with 2:06 left to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs line up trips to the left. Bigger Barn trips to the right with a wide receiver to the left. Mustangs moving from left to right here in the third quarter. Young back to throw. Under pressure, down he goes.
Yep.
Back at the 33-yard line, a late flag comes in. I think there was some extra seasoning behind that tackle that the referee didn't take a liking to. We had a player lose a helmet, and
he's going to have to.
Yeah, and his teammates. That was Victor Milder that lost his helmet, and he wanted to have a conversation with one of the South Tama players about why he lost his helmet. But thankfully, his teammates discouraged him from having that conversation. As rain starts to fall here at Mustang Stadium. Personal foul on Davis County.
It might have been
interesting.
There might have been some talking at the bottom of that pile.
So the sack stands, which turned out to be about a 4-yard loss. And then after that, they march off a 15-yard penalty. So that'll bring up 2nd and a country mile by my estimation. 2nd and 29 from the 18-yard line. Goodness gracious. Young hands it off to Sven Skaggs. Nice burst up the middle. Best run of the night for Sven Skaggs. Looks like he didn't go down, but they blow the play dead at the 31-yard line.
Nice run.
13-yard run for Skaggs. So third and about 15 for the Mustangs. With 1:23 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. And movement along the offensive line. And it'll be false start on Davis County. How's Braxton Bragg holding his helmet? He's the guilty party. Bragg.
Part of this is the, excuse me.
No, Bragg plays right guard on the offensive line. Go ahead, Coach.
And he plays on defense as well.
Yeah.
So you get tired, these mistakes happen. The reason you get tired when a team has a 16-play, was it a 16-play drive?
15 or 16.
15 or 16-play drive on offense where it's all run. It's so frustrating when they're running all the time, and I'll get back to that.
And on third down, gives to Mason Simmons, running wide to left. He gets smacked, and a flag comes in. That might be helmet to helmet. Loss of 2, but
it was physical.
That might be a helmet to helmet hit.
Face mask. It's your grandpa's face mask.
It's the grandpa's face mask.
We haven't said that all year.
No, we haven't. Alfredo Villa made the hit. Alfredo Villa, he was out. He was a player that was down and out in the first half. Now he's back in, and he made that big hit on Simmons. So a 5-yard face mask on South Tama.
But you just see out there how physical South Tama is, and you can just see. So they're a heavily underclassmen football team, correct?
Yeah, very young.
But look how they fill out their uniforms, pads. You can tell those kids have been in the weight room, but yet they're probably almost as young or younger football team than us, and they're extremely physical. They've made a commitment to their weight program for sure.
So the penalty's accepted, so it'll be third down and 16 from the 31. Young to throw. Pocket collapses. He's flushed to his right. Fires to the sideline. Passes incomplete. Simmons had it pass broken up. He got hit around the head by Ryan Brandt. Simmons had it about the 45-yard line, but then he got hit around the head. Looked like he got clotheslined.
Yeah, I don't know how that can. I mean, he actually had a hold of the helmet. And face mask isn't just the face mask. I believe it's the entire helmet.
And that's for safety reasons.
Yes, correct. That should have been a call. That was not a good no call. But what I was going to say is, we got offensive line. We had a little jump start. It's so difficult when a team just can run the ball. No matter what you do, you can't stop it. It's tough.
Hayden Bankson kicks it away. Fair catch is called for and made at the 34-yard line.
Bangson's punt, fair caught at the 35-yard line by Yupa.
So Nick Yupa made the fair catch. And South Tama leading 39-14 with 28 seconds left in the third quarter will look to just take the air out of the ball and wear down this Mustang line even more than they already have.
And that's where it gets frustrating.
Yeah.
You just, no matter what you do, they just line it up and smash mouthing you.
First and 10 from the 35. Brandt to throw. Rolling to his right. Pressure comes. That pass pops up high and out of bounds, incomplete. He got drilled in the backfield. Aiden Hale, among others, were back there to harass Brandt. With all the running they did in that last drive, surprised they passed it there, Coach.
Yeah, maybe there was just a little change up there, but absolutely. as much success if they had 16 plays, 16 runs.
Yeah.
And maybe they don't have to worry because they're getting 8, 9 yards of crack.
Play clock is down to 3, down to 2, and South Tama will call a timeout to avoid the delay of game. 21 seconds left to go in the third quarter. South Tama 39, Davis County 14 on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
South Tama has 2nd and 10 from their own 35 with 21 seconds left to go in the third quarter, leading Davis County 39-14 as we welcome you back to Mustang Stadium, season finale for the Mustangs. It's been a pretty emotional night. Davis County had a 7-0 lead early on, but South Tama has taken over, especially here in the second half, thanks to their running game. 2nd and 10, quick pass, bouncing off the intended receiver on the far side. They tried a quick tunnel screen. Not that it would have worked anyway, as Davis County was all over it. And the pass went off the shoulder pad of Upa. Incomplete to bring up third down. So 2 straight passes, Coach, after a 14-play drive, which was all runs.
Yeah, that's surprising.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10.
And, they're a playoff team, right? So they're probably trying to work on some things and not get their backs all beat up. So they're probably thinking, okay, what do we need to do to advance? Let's work on some of our weaknesses.
Medina is behind Brandt in the pistol. 3rd and 10. Handoff is to Medina. A little counter play, and Medina is loose. Midfield, 40, 30, 20. Angling towards the right sideline. 10-5. Touchdown, South Tama. 65 yards for Medina.
I think they proved that they need to work on their throwing game. They're not concerned about their run game. That was a nice little run there.
They have not seen him do the counter yet, where
no,
they have him moving to
different.
he moved a little bit to the left, and then he just burst to the right.
I don't think he got touched.
Yeah, I don't think he got touched either.
You get everybody coming upfield on a pass rush type of situation. They've thrown 2 in a row, thinking they're going to throw another one on 3rd and 10. It's a change-up. Don't be predictable.
Medina's extra point splits the sticks. 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 46-14. South Tama leading Davis County on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
William Penn University Homecoming is here. Reconnect, celebrate, and show your pride all week long. Reconnect with classmates for the All Alumni Picnic and the Alumni Recognition Banquet. Enjoy campus tours and the All Alumni Tailgate, and be inspired by authors and artists. Cap off festivities with the Homecoming Game, with the halftime presentation of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. Celebrate William Penn University. Register today at wmpenn.edu/homecoming.
Why do people love bench warmers? It starts with the best wings. Never frozen, with 22 different wing sauces. Or you can enjoy our loaded menu that includes tasty sandwiches, daily homemade soups, daily specials, appetizers, pizza complete with wonderful service. Benchwarmers' delicious food, the best wings, and fun atmosphere makes it a wonderful place to enjoy with family, coworkers, and friends. Benchwarmers, the area's go-to eating destination in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Now on the ensuing kickoff, here is Mark Frazee with the return, stumbling forward to about the 40-yard line as the third quarter comes to an end. 46-14, South Tama has the lead. Back for the final quarter of the season after this on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
(46-14). South Tama leads Davis County in the final game of the season for the Mustangs. Davis County starts off on their own 40 to begin the fourth quarter, 1st and 10, after a nice return by Mark Frazee. He has a 52-yard catch in this game as well. Here's a handoff to Hank Bielchek, who's checked into the game. Nice hard run.
Nice effort.
Out to about the 46, maybe the 47-yard line.
He's like,
get off the field, Skaggs. I want to stay in.
I want to stay in.
But here comes Skaggs into the game. 7-yard run for Bielchek.
And you can't blame him. He's a senior. He's missed
Final
about
game.
5 weeks. That high ankle sprain is hard to come back from.
2nd and 3 from the 47. Give the Skaggs. Slithers through the line. Has a first down at midfield.
Skaggs with the carry. Pick up the 3 on the play.
Garrett Sermon made the stop for South Tama. First and 10 from the midfield stripe. Low snap. Young gives out to Bielchek. He gets walloped behind the line of scrimmage. That was Kyle Youngbear, who dropped him for a loss of 1. He shot through the
he did,
line like a
unblocked.
cannon.
I mean, he just, no one got a finger on him.
So that'll make it 2nd and 11. Skaggs is back in the game. 2 receivers to the left and a wide receiver to the right. 2nd and 11, Young to throw. Now flush to his left. Throws it over the middle.
Nice
Pass is
throw.
caught. Baynard on the catch. No, beg your pardon, Mason Simmons to the 28-yard line.
This is the
Gain
best.
of 21 and a first down.
What a way to finish his career. It's the best that Kaysen's thrown all year, and let alone all these throws have been difficult throws. He had the one long one, which was a beautiful throw, but everything else has been on the run, rolling to his left. Great job.
1st and 10 from the 28.
Got it.
Now Young on the play fake, running to the right side, just cut down as defender from behind got his shoelaces, but it's a first down after a gain of 14 to the 16-yard line.
Another Mustang first down.
First and 10 from the 12 for the Mustangs. Working towards the end zone to our left here in the fourth quarter. Give is to Skaggs. And he gets stoned at the line of scrimmage and dropped. And here comes Bielchek back into the game. They give him a yard to the 11. Or the 15, I should say, my mistake. Now trips to the left, a little wide receiver to the right. On 2nd and 9, Young throws it in the end zone, and it's dropped by Taylor. A seam route down the hash lines on the near side. Taylor was wide open.
He was almost too wide open. You have to think about it that long.
Flat out drop. He has got to be sick.
And he's made some really nice catches this year.
You're right, though. Too wide open.
You just have that time to think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's watching. Don't drop it. You're talking to yourself.
Yeah. Yep. Now on 3rd and 9 from the 15. Design run for Young. Veering towards the left. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. Touchdown, Mustangs. 3rd touchdown run of the ball game. So Young has touchdown runs of 22, 10, and 15. And there is a flag on the play. It was thrown by the back judge in the end zone. So it had to be maybe a post-play penalty.
Celebration.
Maybe unsportsmanlike. I think I saw the symbol for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it's a celebratory infraction. I can't imagine Kaysen celebrating. Just doesn't seem like it fit his personality.
Unsportsmanlike on Davis County. And they're going to enforce it on the kickoff.
Yep. Kay's probably pretty excited, and he is a competitor. He'll have fun too.
Cale Martin is 2 for 2 on extra points tonight. And looks like he is in to try to make it 3 for 3. Young, the holder, calls for the ball, gets the snap down, and the low kick is good. Managed to clear the crossbar, and with 9:04 remaining in the 4th quarter, 46-21 is our new score. South Tama leading it on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
A 10-yard, make that a 15-yard touchdown run by Kaysen Young has made our score 36-21. South Tama with the lead in the ball. This is Crookshank returning the short kick. He's at the 40, the 45, runs into a couple of Mustangs, and his forward progress is stopped at the 46.
45-yard line. Tackle made by Caleb Tucker and Hank Bielacek.
So 21 points Davis County has. That also is a season high for the Mustangs this season.
That was a pretty good drive, though.
Yeah.
Had some nice clutch catch, clutch throw, some big runs, good blocking up front.
South Tama comes out with the Triclops, and now Hayden Bankson comes out running late.
He might be offside.
As a defensive lineman. You know, we might have a guy lined up in a neutral zone, but they let the play go as that running back takes it to the 49-yard line for a gain of about 5. So Graybeal made the carry.
Graybeal on the carry.
As I imagine Eric Funky Cole Medina's day is done. I know you'd like that. Graybeal again gets slung down by Bragg at about the 45-yard line. Oh, that was Isaac Schroeder who carried it. Schroeder has a pair of touchdown runs in this game.
3rd and 1 for South Tama.
Third and 1 for South Tama with 7:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. As the rain continues to fall here at Mustang Stadium. Handoff to the third back in the Triclops, and he has a first down at about the 41-yard line.
Yeah, and they're just being very deliberate right now, and they should be. Just going to get a lot of their younger kids some playing time on some of their, probably their first level of their playbook, some basic things, some of their bread and butter, and get them reps, get them ready for the playoffs.
A 4-yard gain for Michael Henry and a first down. Handoff to the first man through. Dive across the inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Gain of 4. And that was Ethan Page on the carry.
Pick up a 3, and we'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 from the 38. Everything is compacted. 2 tight ends, 3 backs, blitz coming, and a bit of a misdirected handoff. And that was Garrett Sermon on the carry, so everybody's getting a chance to tote the rock to the 34-yard line, gain of 3.
3rd and 3.
And they're just being very methodical and being conservative, which they should, and getting a lot of kids reps.
3rd and 3 from the 34. Handoff to Henry. Big hit at the 30, but a first down. Gain of 4. And once they start the clock again, we will go under 6 minutes left to go in this ball game. 46-14, South Tama leads Davis County. Big part, 46-21. That's Page on the carry to about the 28. 2-yard gain for Page.
Yeah, and you can see them really being slow, walking to the line, taking their time.
On 2nd and 8, there's a pitch to Schroeder. Good play by Davis County, slinging him down after about a 2-yard gain.
2-yard pickup down to the 26-yard line.
Of course, that was Braxton Bragg on the stop.
Sizemore on the tackle. Bring up 3rd and 6.
And I would imagine they'll probably just go for it with 2 conservative runs here if they don't get it.
3rd and 6. Ooh, and some early jumping.
That's
Flags fly. And you're right. That's probably on Davis County.
Nice job by their offensive line sitting in there. And that's probably one they have little codes up there. Little code words to whatever it is, hold your water. Whatever it is, you have little things. A, B, and C. Apples go on 1, bananas 2, cherries 3.
A toss play. This is Schrader. Running to the right, has a first down at the 15. That'll be a gain of 6. And a first down for Henry. Under 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 46-21, South Tama with the lead and the football. Here's the gift to Schroeder, and Schroeder fights his way through the first arm tackle and fights his way to about the 11 for a gain of 4. Coach is yelling from the sideline of Davis County, "Come on, guys, don't let them score." As we are under 3:30 left to go in the ball game.
Yeah, you want to try to keep it under that $50 bill there.
Yeah, don't want
them.
them.
Psychological thing too.
Yeah, don't want a 50 burger. And on 2nd and 6, this is Henry bouncing it to the outside to the left, reaching for the end zone.
He stepped out.
And he was out of bounds before he got there. He's inside the 5, however, to about the looks like he's at the 3. So a gain of 8 for Henry, and first and goal for South Tama.
Yeah, this is where it just, it wears on you. And that's how you get tired. It is really difficult to play defense. I know they're playing the same amount of plays as the offense, but it's a little bit different effort.
First and goal from the 3. South Tama looking to punch it into the end zone to our right. Quarterback keeper reaching for the end zone, and it is a touchdown. And Upa takes it in for the touchdown. Upa is the 9th player to carry the ball in this ball game for South Tama, and he gets himself a 3-yard touchdown. Now for the extra point. Kick is away, and it is blocked. Actually, it was just low and no good. 52-21. South Tama leads it with 2:56 remaining on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
High spinning kick and a fair catch is called for. Buelchek had it go through his hands. A scramble for a loose ball at the 30. This might be South Tama ball. No signal as of yet. I think they're going to give it to Davis County. It is Davis County ball, so looked like Buelchek was able to fall back on it.
That's a tough catch, and it's a tough way to put yourself in position, but to do that, you really have to get it's like a center fielder. You got to square your hips up to the ball. Try not to catch that thing sideways. You got to back up, get your hips squared up, and really just breadbasket it from there. But
I think the referee just saw light. Oh, never mind. Okay.
He's
Timeout
got his eye
called.
on it.
Well, I did see.
Did you?
Yeah. But anyway, South Tama did call a timeout, their final timeout of the second half, so we will step away with 2:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. South Tama 52, Davis County 21 on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Coming out of the South Tama timeout, Davis County has 1st and 10 from their own 30. Trailing 52-21. A hard hit delivered to Skaggs at the 30. And looks like it is just a yard to the 31. Now Young fakes the handoff, but gets taken down behind the line. Actually, just no gain to the 31. Schroeder on the tackle for South Tama. Young had 3 touchdown runs in this ball game so far. They've had success in the air. Will they put in the air on 3rd and 9 from the 31 with under 2 minutes left to go? They will. Young to throw. Blitz coming up the middle. Young runs away from it. Throws it deep down the middle, and pass is incomplete. Almost intercepted. He threw that into double cover. Erdman was the intended receiver at the 40-yard line of South Tama.
And I think we're going to just go for it here.
Yeah, looks like Davis County is going for it. This might be the final play of Kason Young's career at quarterback. You know he wants to stay in until the very end, whether it's offense or defense.
And the way he's played, he deserves that opportunity.
4th and 9 from the 31, and Davis County calls timeout. A minute 42 remaining in the fourth quarter. 52-21 South Tama on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at NEC First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
(52-21) South Tama leads Davis County. A minute 42 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And the Mustangs appear to be going for it on 4th and 9 from their own 31. Frazee is split out wide to the left, and they have 2 wide receivers to the right. That's Simmons and Erdman. Young, design run, running to the right, has a long way to go. He's at the 35 and pushed out of bounds at about the 36. That's not enough for a first down, and the Mustangs will turn it over.
Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, South Tama.
So, Davis County turns it over on downs with 95 seconds left. All South Tama needs to do is take a couple of knees, and this one will be over.
Yeah, I think
They're coming out in victory formation. Absolutely. This will be the first game all season that the game did not go to a running clock.
Yeah. And the kids, they fought tonight.
They did.
And they deserved that whole game, and they gave a lot of effort. You can't fault the effort, and that's all year. You know, that's what it has to come down to. You may not win every game, but there's going to be, I know that Casey Young's going to leave everything he's got on that field out there. He played as hard as he could for his career and finished his senior year as playing as hard as he could, and that's what it's got to be about.
The sad part of this is Upa takes another knee. He'll probably have to take one more to seal this one up. The sad part is the reality that's setting in for the seniors and, you know, milling about the sideline, walking around, knowing that this is the last time they will be wearing the Mustang jersey, and then once you take that jersey off, that is it. And that's just a hard reality to swallow sometimes. Upa takes one final knee, and the teams start to line up in order to shake hands and congratulate each other on what was probably the most competitive game Davis County has played this season, but South Tama has proved to be too strong, especially on the ground. 52-21 is our final as South Tama improves to 5-3. Davis County, they fall to 0-8, their first winless season in recent memory. So we will come back to wrap things up, not only for this ball game, but for the season as well. 52-21 is the final. South Tama over Davis County. We'll be back on the Tama Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
William Penn University Homecoming is here. Reconnect, celebrate, and show your pride all week long. Reconnect with classmates for the All Alumni Picnic and the Alumni Recognition Banquet. Enjoy campus tours and the All Alumni Tailgate, and be inspired by authors and artists. Cap off festivities with the Homecoming Game, with the halftime presentation of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. Celebrate William Penn University. Register today at wmpenn.edu/homecoming.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa Mini Storage, AA Lock and Keys, and AA Auto Sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at NEC First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
South Tama wins the regular season finale over Davis County 52-21, and the Trojans are gathered in the middle of the field celebrating their season finale win, and they have clinched the playoffs. And quite the story for them, Coach.
Yes.
Winless last year, winless 2 years ago, now in the playoffs after going, like you said, the beginning of our broadcast, basically going 0-18, but now in the playoffs, and quite the turnaround for them, and maybe something for us to shoot for moving forward.
Correct, and it's an example of what can be. So I think we finished last year with how many losses in a row?
5 in a row.
5 in a row, and we just lost an additional
8.
So that's 13 in a row. And if you think it's bad, okay, look at South Tama. They lost 18 in a row, but I think what they've done is you can tell. I mean, they had a longer winning streak, losing streak than we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
But they have better numbers. They have a strong underclassmen contingent of players, which means they're going to have a future. And when you look at them, when you just look at them out there in the field, you can tell that they've made some form of a commitment to a strength and conditioning program. There's not a lot of hollow-looking bodies out there. I mean, those kids are stacked, and they're younger than us.
Yeah.
So that might be that example that we need to lean on and say it can be done, because it's going to take a big effort to get this thing turned around right now, in my opinion, and that's a good example.
How can you use a season like this to propel yourself forward, especially if you're a player coming back?
Well, when the ball hits the bottom, it bounces up, right? And I think there's going to be some bounce. So it has to be some bounce. Either that or we continue going to the bottom. And I don't think I think we have an upside. I do think it starts not just with one person. It doesn't start with one or two players. It's a community. It's a school district. It's a community. You have to make some form of commitment, and I think it starts in the hallways. I think it starts in your strength program. I think it starts in your coaching staffs and your players. It's not one thing. We all have to, as a community, make sure that you look at our facilities. We need to get with it. And that's a fact. You look at other weight rooms around this conference and this district that we play in, and you can see it. It's a product on the field. We need to get with it in the weight room. That's just all sports, not just football. It should be an all sports type of program in the weight room. We need to have a commitment to the weight room and the culture. We need to have a cultural commitment to the facilities. But like I said, it doesn't start with one man, a coach, a coaching staff, or a few players. It's a community, and the community has to make a commitment of and most people, what that means is support. Let's support. Let's support and get our kids out. Let's say, you know what, you need to go out. You need to go out and learn how to fail. And you need to learn how to, come back from an 0-13 losing streak, a 13-game losing streak, and you need to be able to be a part of bringing that back. That's something that's cool. Anybody can say, I didn't go out because we weren't winning. How about going out when it's tough? How about going out when we're on a 13-game losing streak? That takes a set. I'm sorry, but that takes courage to go out there when you have a 13-game losing streak. Anybody can point fingers and say this and that, but by golly, we need to make a commitment as a community. We need to get great facilities. We need to have a commitment in the weight room, and you can tell this excites me.
For sure.
But I tell you, if you're not worth the salt, if something like that doesn't motivate you, then hang it up, because that's the best time to see how great you are when things are pretty down. And right now, they're down.
I would say so.
So we need to see if we can rise up.
Always sad to see the seniors played their last game, and there are way too many to name. Hank Buelcheck, Mark Frazee, Hayden Bankson, who had an appendectomy but came back to finish off the season, even though he had his appendix removed. And Kason Young, and Young kind of typifies what this class was, and that was a class that fought to the very end, and especially Kason Young. We saw him 3 touchdowns today, and not quite the season he had last year, but he showed every bit the fight that he showed a year ago, and it didn't matter how many times you beat him down, he always kept coming at you, and you saw, you called it a snot bubbler that he had on the running back Medina, and I know that when I always try to listen to what these players want to do after they go to high school. And Casey Young wants to go into the military.
Yeah.
He wants to be an infantryman in the Army, and I say best of luck, young man, especially with the attitude you have, and you don't let anything get you down. I think you're going to be very successful whatever you do. So
I'd be in his foxhole.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. Oh man, if I had him by my side, knowing that he's all squared away,
right,
no doubt about it.
Right.
But best of luck to all the seniors, and we really hope that this is a low point, and like you said, the ball has to hit somewhere in order to bounce back up.
Yep.
It was a tough season, but it was a pleasure going through it with you, Coach.
Yes, sir. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it was a tough season. I was glad to see us compete tonight. You're the ultimate professional. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd see all this man does up, I just sit up here and kind of talk after the fact of what I've seen, and I'm half right about that. So, but this guy up here, he and Annie, they do a great job, and he's keeping the stats. He's got about 27 colors of pins. He's running the switchboard, doing all these things, and then he has to put up with me. And he calls the game and knows the names and does the studies. We're lucky to have you, Ellis, and it's I think the next homecoming grand marshal ought to be Ellis Coach. So I just hope the next. I'm serious. You need to be on that convertible because what you do in all the sports is tremendous for our community. So I'm a little bit. I'm not being so facetious there. I'm campaigning for you next year, Grand Marshal of the Homecoming Parade.
Okay, I'll just say this. 7 years ago is when I first started here, and I never imagined a community embracing me the way this community has embraced me. And as much as Bloomfield loves me, I love them back. I love them just as much.
That's awesome.
And my home may be in Ottumwa. That's where I lay my head. But every time I come down here, I feel like I'm coming home.
Yep.
So so this is kind of my homecoming as well.
All right, see, I'm gonna start making signs. Ellis for Grand Marshal.
That'll be quite the sight if that turns out to come out to be true. I'm gonna blame you if that turns out to be true. Well, Coach, another season is in the books. 52-21 is our final. South Tama beats Davis County. Every season, and I guess every season has its lesson to it. So what football lesson, what life lesson would you pass on to these young men?
I think in hindsight, one thing I'd say, and we saw it tonight, fight. Have a fighter spirit. So Bloomfield, we have the Harry Nation days?
Yes.
You know the history of the Harry Nation?
I do not.
I never knew what that was. The Harry Nation, when this area was really founded, it was just a bunch of ruffians. I mean, we were tough SOBs.
Okay.
That is the essence of Davis County and Bloomfield, the Harry Nation. We were kind of roughnecks. We were just tough. And that's kind of who we need to go back and be, because we're not always going to be biggest. We're not going to have the best enrollment, and we're not going to have all the big guys and everything, but it doesn't take talent to be tough. Requires zero ability, but toughness in the weight room will make you better. And I would say the one thing, and we saw some toughness out here tonight, and it made us competitive. And that's all anybody wants. We just want to be competitive. We're not asking to be state champions. I think if we'd have played like this all year, we might have had some different results and closer games. That'd be my lesson is don't wait. Don't wait and be tough.
All right, and wise words from Coach Kent Anderson. We appreciate you joining us this whole season. It's been a pleasure. And hopefully you have not been scared away, and we see you here back in the booth next year.
It's always a pleasure, Ellis.
All right. So we appreciate you sticking with us during this football season. We will be with you in early December. Don't know exact date right now in my head. So it's the first week of December, however. We will have Davis County basketball for you, and it'll be here before you know it. So we'll be on the courts. Annie and I will be courtside for all Davis County basketball, both boys and girls. Definitely looking forward to that, and definitely looking forward to seeing everybody in the Mustang Fieldhouse and everywhere else around southeast Iowa. In the meantime, before we see you in December, we will say so long from here in Bloomfield. For one last time, Ken Anderson, my on-site partner, as well as our producer, Annie Argo, and our producer back at home in Ottumwa, Cal Smith. This is Els Kojo saying so long from Bloomfield. Once again, our final score in this season finale, South Tama 52, Davis County 21. This has been Davis County Football on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.